In this video, we're going to be talking about the 3 biggest things that block your wealth. You don't want to do these things any longer. Stay tuned. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Rick Pino here. In this video, we are going to be talking about the 3 biggest wealth blockers, and really a lot of them come down to the mindset, guys. Before we jump in though, make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell if you want to continue seeing more content coming like this from me to you. The punchline is this, guys. Wealth and poverty are both learned behaviors, and a lot of it has to do with our mentality. Now, the biggest thing is a lot of us grow up in situations or in cultures or in parts of the world that literally train our mind to be broke, that train our mind to live poor. And as long as we continue doing this, we are never going to get ahead financially. But I have found, after being in business for years and years, making millions of dollars, I have found there are 3 biggest things that if you change these 3 things in your mentality, you're going to be able to build massive wealth. Step number 1, you have got to stop working for money. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might be going, wait a second, what? We have to work for money. That's how you get money. Not necessarily, okay? The punchline is this. Broke people work for money, but wealthy people, we have money, work for us. There's a very big misconception when it comes to financial literacy that the harder you work, the more you can earn. But I want to submit to you that hard work alone will not make you rich. In fact, just a few years ago, I was in the nation of India. I was leading a missions team there, and we left the hotel first thing in the morning, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. And on our way to go do the missions work for the day, we stopped at a red light. There were a group of men at this red light, and they had hammers and pickaxes in their hands, and they were plowing, just breaking up the concrete. It was already very, very hot that morning, and they were working super hard, right? And I just remember taking notice, like, whoa, they're like going for it. We went out and did all of our missions work, right? It was a long day, probably 12 or 13 hours. We come back to the hotel at the end of the day, and the same guys were at the same red light doing the same work. And something clicked in my mind, and I was thinking, wow, you know, these guys are probably, they're probably not making a ton of money. And that's when I had the epiphany: working hard does not make you wealthy. You've got to learn how to work smart. If you think that hard work alone is going to make you wealthy, it's not. You've got to learn how to begin to work smarter. And a very simple and practical way that you can begin to work smarter is you've got to learn how to leverage, right? Maybe the skills that you have or the job that you're in. Maybe you're very, very, very good at selling cars or selling life insurance or being a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad. Whatever it is, right? You've got to learn, how can I take these skills, and instead of working hard at these skills to make money, how can I leverage my skills to make a bigger impact, to solve more expensive problems? Because guys, the more expensive the problem is that you solve, the more money you can make. You've got to stop working for money, and you need to start learning how to get your money working for you. Number 2, you have got to stop trading your time for your dollar. See, a lot of people, they think, it kind of goes with step number 1, like, well, man, if I just work hard, if I put in more hours, then I can make more money. The problem with this is, if you connect your earning potential to something that is limited, aka time is limited, right? If you connect your earning potential to something that's limited, then now your earning potential is now limited. You're capped. But if you begin to learn how to create wealth with your creativity, now something that is unlimited, which is creativity, your earning potential gets connected to your creativity, and now you can literally begin to make money out of your creativity instead of your time. This is what wealthy people do. We don't make money by selling our time. We make money by selling our creativity or our knowledge, right? The great billionaire Warren Buffett, he said it like this: if you don't learn how to make money while you sleep, then you will work until you die. I don't know about you, but I don't want to have to work hard for my money, trading time for dollars until I die. I want to learn how to take my creative nature that God has put on the inside of me, and I want to begin to create wealth, right? When we understand that our creative potential and our ability to earn and to create solutions to people's problems is much bigger than trying to sell our time for $10 or $15 or $20 an hour, everything begins to change, because now when you come up with creative solutions to people's problems, now no longer are you trading time for dollars, you're literally selling creativity and knowledge. And guys, I don't know about you, but I get to make money while I sleep because I'm leveraging my creativity and I'm not trading my time for dollars anymore. I am literally using my creativity and my knowledge to make money. You can do this too. In fact, the best way that you can do this is with a digital product business. I talk about this all the time, but instead of trading your time for dollars, right, and going to Starbucks or going to the car dealership or wherever it is that you work, you can literally take the knowledge you already have, turn it into an educational resource, something like a training, a course, an ebook, a mentorship. You do the work one time and then it pays you over and over and over again. I'll have more information about that at the very end of this video. And finally, number 3, guys, if you take this and you couple it with the first 2 steps I just gave you, you're gonna be well on your way to moving from surviving into thriving in your finances, okay? And number 3 is this, guys, you cannot save your way into wealth. Okay, there are 3 kinds of people in the world, all right? There are debtors, there are savers, and then there are wealth creators. Debtors are people who have bad debt. It's consumer debt. It's money that they spent that they didn't have on a bunch of junk, mostly liabilities, and it's costing them money because now the interest that they're spending on this money is burying them deeper and deeper and deeper. That's obviously not a way to build wealth. That's the first kind of person. The second kind of person, they're savers. They're people who, like, their whole goal is like, I can't wait to get out of debt. We're going to save our way into debt. We're going to snowball our debt, and we're going to finally get out of debt. I keep doing this, right? But the punchline is this: debt-free is only back to zero, right? This mindset of like, I'm going to be debt-free. I'm going to save my way to get debt-free. The problem with this is debt-free just means I'm literally back to zero. The kind of person you have to become is not just a saver, right? You have to become a wealth creator. A wealth creator is somebody who owns a business, right? Somebody who is not trading time for dollars, but they're using their creativity and their knowledge to solve problems for people even while they sleep. Guys, if you can learn how to do this, then no longer are you going to try to save your way to wealth. It just can't happen, especially with inflation, especially with, inflation's going up more and more and more every year, and salaries are going up slower and slower and slower every year. You can't save your way to wealth. You have to invest your way into wealth. The number 1 place to invest is in yourself, man. 𝐂𝐤𝐲 says it like this: don't invest into the S&P 500, invest into the SME 500. The best investment you can make is not to save your way and hopefully one day get debt-free and then hopefully one day from there try to save your way to wealth. It's to invest in yourself. Level up your knowledge, level up your skills, level up your mindset, level up your tool set, right? So that way you become more valuable to the market, and now you don't have to trade your time for your dollar. You don't have to work hard for your money. Now you don't try to save your way to wealth. Now you can actually be on the road to becoming financially free. So like I said at the beginning of this video, guys, both wealth and poverty, they are learned mindsets. And here's the biggest thing. If you want to learn how to be broke, go hang out with a bunch of broke people who have broke conversations and broke mindsets. But if you want to learn how to be wealthy, get around wealthy people who are having wealthy conversations and they have wealthy and abundant mindsets, guys. That's what I'm trying to bring you here on this page. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell if you want to continue seeing more videos like this from me. At the very end of the video here, I'm going to show you how you can actually get involved with one of my opportunities to start your own digital product business, so you no longer have to trade your time for your dollar, you no longer have to work hard for money, and you no longer have to try to save your way to wealth. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Hey, if you like that video and you want to learn how my students are making an extra $5,000 to $10,000 every single month, then click the link below and book a free strategy session with my team. You'd be glad you did.